kids that get everything handed to them don't really appreciate nothing. Hey, pretty people. Thank you for tuning in. I am Samaria Lee.
And I am Kiara Jai. And this is the With Class podcast, where we share stories and tips that are meant to encourage, empower, and elevate us all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also comment if you like what you hear.
Today's session, we will be interviewing a couple of teens from Gen Z? From Gen Z. I'm sorry, I'm a little old. I don't know all of the terminology, but this is Zai and G, our god brother and our sister. Mm-hmm. And they will be sharing with us today about how they feel about being a part of Gen Z and what the other generations can do to make them feel more comfortable and
more welcome, more accepting. Because we hear a lot of talk about Generation Z and like what they don't do. And we wanted to get to know them on a more intimate level, get inside them, because they don't really talk much. They talk amongst each other, but they keep a lot of stuff like inside. So we wanted to just pick their brains a little bit, because these two right here, very intelligent, very intuitive, very deep thinkers. So we wanted to like share that with the rest of you guys, like some of their inside thoughts, because they are more than what meets the eye.
And more than our assumptions and stereotypes about them.
Yes.
So, we're going to ask y'all a few questions, and y'all can answer them one by one. It don't matter who go first. So, let's get into it.
Ladies first. So, what's one thing you wish adults better understood about what it's like to grow up today?
It's hard.
It's hard?
What's hard about it?
Like, I don't know. It's different from when they was growing up.
You think so?
Kids are different. Life is different. Going outside, you gotta worry about getting shot, stabbed, jumps. It's different.
Okay. Well, I can say in our generation, we had to worry about those things also. I guess it comes with like the area that we grow up in. Like, we in the hood, y'all. Yeah. So like it's tougher for us than like for people in like better areas.
I think that because we've been jumped before.
Yeah.
And she been stabbed.
Yes.
And we've been like, had to run from gunshots. Mm-hmm. So we know those things. But I think that I want Gen Z to understand about the us and the adults, like the other generations before y'all, is that we are kind of like nervous for y'all. Because things are a little more scary than it was when we were young. So y'all might feel like we be doing too much, or like trying to hold y'all and not letting y'all go outside and just not letting y'all do certain things. But it's because of the same things that you just mentioned. Like, we scared. Yeah. Like, we don't want to lose y'all. And it's just, you don't know in these DC streets what's going to happen. So I guess that's a misunderstanding between adults and children. Like, we scared and y'all got stuff going on because of y'all experiencing these things firsthand, because y'all go to school with, So I guess that's just a misunderstanding between the two of us. So I don't want y'all to take it personal and feel like that we just trying to be like controlling when we really just trying to protect. With Class Podcast is brought to you by Get Mossed Up, a sea moss smoothie line that is life inside of a bottle, providing 92 vitamins and minerals, a taste that is refreshing, the nutrients that leave you energized, with benefits that leave you no choice but to drink it. Get Mossed Up smoothies aids in weight loss, reduces overeating by suppressing the appetite, supports a healthy digestive tract, tastes amazing, perfect for meal replacements, a variety of flavors, has a woman's formula designed specifically for women, a men's formula designed specifically for men, and has a children's formula specifically curated for the little ones. Seymour Smoothies is an excellent source of nutrients for everyone, including pregnant and lactating women. So why not get mossed up with these organic smoothies sold exclusively at Blue Nile Herbs and Spices? Sold in singles and variety packs. Orders are available for in-store purchasing and also available for shipping. Blue Nile Herbs and Spices, located at 2824 Georgia Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C. To order herbs and spices from Blue Nile online, please visit BlueNileBotanicals.com. If you are interested in reaching out via Instagram, please visit at Blue Nile Herbs and Spices. Health is wealth, so get mossed up. Peace.
Yeah. And when we growing up, we kind of was like that too. Like, didn't want adults to be on us so much. But remember, like, they been there. Like, just like we been there, it happened to us now and it's happening to y'all. So just know that we understand, like, where y'all coming from. When y'all say it's hard. Like, we on the same page.
Yeah, it's not like we're not separated.
We understand that.
What about you, Zai?
Same thing G said for real, but one thing adults will always do is say, well, back then and nowadays, we didn't have all this, we didn't have all that, but that's what makes our generation more different. We can't do a lot of things. Like, if a kid want to sit in the house and play the game, maybe he's scared to go outside because who knows what can happen. Some of my mama said, she'd say, well, we used to play double dutch and all that. Double dutch ain't...
It's not it no more.
Yeah, it's not it. Yeah, that's about it.
So so we have to let y'all do the things that make y'all happy. Just because, like, back in the day, we used to play double dutch and all these things. Like, we shouldn't really compare because y'all are y'all own people. That's what y'all saying. Y'all want to be looked at like y'all own people.
And not compared to what we used to do, what we had going on.
They'll say, oh, they get everything they want. We couldn't get everything. It's different.
Listen,
with that,
I be saying that, but I feel like I say that phrase because I want y'all to appreciate what y'all have, because we couldn't get the things that y'all have now. Like, we didn't have cell phone, and y'all should have seen.
We had a liquor store phone, y'all. It didn't even flip. It didn't fold.
And we just be like, y'all get stuff that y'all want so easily, but we wanted something. We had to get like the watered down version of it. So we just be set. We only say that so y'all can appreciate what y'all do have, because kids that get everything handed to them don't really appreciate nothing. We don't want y'all to not appreciate things, because in life, you got to appreciate the things that you have. It's worth something. It means something. But to some of the kids these days, they just don't appreciate nothing. To us, we had to work hard for stuff. Like, y'all get it easy, so why not appreciate it? Like, don't take it for granted. And I think that's what we be wanting y'all to know when we bring that up. Like, we couldn't get that back then. Not because we saying, oh, y'all spent y'all this, y'all that. We just want y'all to appreciate it because everybody couldn't have it. It's just like when you see a homeless person outside, right? Oh, yeah, and they barely can eat. But you complaining about you can't go to this restaurant. But it's people outside that can't even eat. So it's just like, appreciate the stuff that you are able to do, because And I think that's from generation to generation to generation. That's just because life, the world evolves. So it's things that we had that our parents didn't have. And they said those same things to us.
I think it's just to the delivery. Because like you like when you're a kid and somebody is on top of you, like it's kind of like annoying, and it kind of make you feel like kind of like belittle a little bit. It's not saying that because children can say things and still be grateful for what they have. Just because they like, I want this phone, but they have this one. It doesn't mean that they're not grateful. It's just that they're putting it out there because they know that they can get these things. So they like, well, I know I got this last iPhone, so now I want this one. I think as parents, we need to learn how to deliver the message and not in an aggressive tone like that to make your child feel bad for asking you and wanting something that's better. Because I think at the end of the day, we all should want better for ourselves and we all should strive for that. But when you asking for something that's like expensive, sometimes it's the projection of the parent because they really can't get it. They might can't afford it at the time, so they switch it on you and like, be grateful and this and that. So we have to learn how to communicate better with our kids.
That's
too.
true. That's true too.
Y'all agree with that? Okay.
So, do y'all ever feel like pressure to be perfect? Like on social media or in real life, do y'all just ever feel like you got to be a certain type of way to be accepted by the people around you in your school, on social media, your family, whatever the case is?
On social media, no. Not really. I don't really care. I don't really post on social media like that no more. I'm kind of staying away from it.
Well, that's good.
In real life, yes. It only depends what it is though. Like if it's football, maybe you want to impress the coach. Maybe you feel as if there's so much pressure around you, and you feel as if you may not be able to perform the way you want to like perform because of your anxiety or anybody. Like so many new people around. But not everyone could be perfect because nobody's perfect at all.
Right. Yeah. So, right.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
That's a good answer.
I feel like people is supposed to be perfect because I think everybody's against them and they think they're in a competition with everybody.
Yeah, that's a thing. You know what? That's something that gradually happened because
y'all about to make me cry.
I remember when it started happening. But I think that's why I'm saying with social media and real life, because I feel like that started with social media. It was a time before we had MySpace, before we had anything. Y'all probably don't know nothing about MySpace, but we had MySpace. And on MySpace, it wasn't really a competition thing. Like, when we was younger, we could all be lit, we could all be cute, but people wasn't so much into like material things. I feel like as social media evolved, so did materialistic things like name brands and all that stuff. We always had it. It always been around, but people didn't used to compete about it. Now everybody wanted it. And that's just since I was young enough to remember. Everybody wanted the Jordans and stuff like that. But I just don't remember it being a whole competition thing. Like you can really have friends because y'all competing with each other, or because you don't wear this label, I think I'm better than you. It wasn't like that at a certain point in time. And I feel like it became more of that with Instagram, because Facebook wasn't even really like that. Now, Instagram is when I feel like the pressure started. Like, you can't even post a regular picture on everybody. Pictures that they post, it gotta be a certain way. Like, it gotta be a certain aesthetic. I gotta have this on or that on.
That's your generation too?
Post on social media.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Okay.
Some people can't be themselves, like the way they take a picture, the way they have things on. If it's not what everybody else have, they'll be in your comments or they'll just text you and be like, delete this or delete that.
What? Oh, yeah,
they telling you
to delete stuff?
I mean, I ain't nothing to me.
But you know that it happened. It's crazy. That's a social media thing, and I feel like it's more so Instagram than anything, but it carried over to the real world.
Yeah, because Instagram is about like aesthetic, how stuff look. Because on Facebook, if you go back to everybody's old Facebook page, it's they real life, it's silly pictures, goofy pictures, like it's everything. That's why I like TikTok for y'all generation, because I feel like TikTok, people just be their whole raw self.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with that. That Instagram is probably a big part of that. But just know that, like you said, no one is perfect, and all you can do is be your best self. Like compete with yourself. Be a better you today than you was yesterday. Like don't worry about what nobody else got going on, because behind closed doors, you really don't know what nobody got going on.
And it'd be a whole lot of stuff that's just fake on Instagram.
And I've learned, I had to learn that early on. Somebody told me that, but like, don't believe the hype. But I've always like went with that, because I know people who will
personally
that'll put on this front like everything is all good, and then behind closed doors, like in shambles. Yeah. Like you just never know. And that's why you treat everybody the same. Is nobody get treated this because you think they did here and this person down there. I treat everybody the same.
Yeah. And don't feel left out because of what people have that you might feel like you don't have, because it's a lot of people, y'all, that buy designer shopping bags on eBay, Amazon, wherever you can buy them from, because they selling bags that just might say Chanel, and they taking pictures with it, making it seem like at the Chanel store, making it seem like they shopping there when they really not. There's a lot of people wearing like fake stuff, which I don't judge nobody for whatever they do, but what I'm saying is don't ever feel like you missing something because of what you see somebody else have on Instagram or in person, because sometimes it really just, most of the time, it's really not what it seems. It's people, I'm telling y'all, it's people who, in my age range, who have everything. Like they be having everything on, but I go to their house and they don't have any of that stuff in their closet. So it's people that buy stuff just to wear it, just to take a picture. They take it right back to the store. Like it's a lot of, in a world where it's just so much fake, don't get blinded by material things. Stay focused on whatever it is, your dreams that you want to chase, because that Instagram world, that material world, that designer world, all that stuff is fake. People that have the most money in the world don't even show off stuff like that. When people showing off all of that stuff, just know they probably don't have it for real.
The most important thing is to focus on the inner, not the outer.
Yeah, like being a good person from the heart.
Yeah, learning, growing, building, like,
and not being
making
jealous.
Sure your mental health is straight, making sure your mind right, like, tunnel vision to your dreams. It's your inner. Don't worry about this outer world. This stuff is all a facade.
It is.
For real.
So when y'all do feel pressure for the things that y'all said y'all feel pressure about, like, how do y'all deal with that stuff? Do y'all talk to each other? Do y'all just hold it in? Like, how do you deal with it?
Hold it in. Or go on walks. Clear my mind.
You go on walks? Okay.
Walks is good. Holding it in is not good.
Yeah, because
you a Libra like me though. We will hold it all in until one day we just explode. And when we explode, it all come out, and it all come out wrong. Like it just come out and then I didn't mean it like that. Mm-hmm. But it comes from holding it in. When you feel a type of way, you got to get it out. Even if you write it in a journal.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to get it out. You can't hold it in because it creates like illness. It just creates things, imbalances.
Even if you want to curse somebody out, write it down and ball it up. Like, go off on them. I curse these people out in my head. I can't, if something goes on, I have to tell at least one person. Mer is my go-to, so I'll tell her, but I do write in a journal too. Journaling is very good to get things out. Don't hold it in. Especially if it's negative energy. You want to purge negative energy. You want to let positive energy in and purge negative energy like out. You want to get it out. And when somebody do you wrong, guess what's going to make you feel better? You pray for them. Trust me, you pray for them. Because y'all going to learn a lot. Like growing up, my mother used to always tell me, well, our mother, like, you don't have no friends. I am your friend. And I used to be crying like, I do have friends. I do. And then, like, I just went through the stages of life and just been moving and moving and moving. I just been losing friends left and right, losing. To the point where now, like, it's okay. I'm good with that. Because, you know, it's more peaceful. Mm-hmm. Less people around is more peaceful.
Less is
it's
more.
Okay to be a social butterfly and be around, like, people. But sometimes you need to be by yourself. Get to know yourself. Like, do y'all know yourself? Like, who y'all really are? Like, if you look in the mirror, do you know who you really are?
Or do you
the
just
soul
know what
of
people
you
want you to be?
Not what people want.
Or what people tell you are. None of that.
Yeah, none of that. But who you are, like, your soul.
It's okay not to at this age. It's cool to at this age not to because it took me a long time to. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still learning who I am without the noise of other people. Like, because when you little, people tell you who you are. Mm-hmm. Like in school, parents, they tell you who you are, how you gotta live, what you're supposed to do. And it take a lifetime to unlearn all of those things and really figure out what it is that you want to do. Like, you gotta be like, dang, all this time I thought I liked this, but I really don't even like this. I just liked it because everybody else said I was good at it.
Yeah.
You know, so it takes a long time to figure that part out. So it's cool if you don't know the answer to that question, but it's a good time to start figuring it out. It's better now than later.
Yeah, just spend some time alone, like with yourself. No music, no nothing, just quiet. And just like really, like the things that I like to do, that I see, what life do I see for myself? Really
not in the shadow with nobody else.
And when you figure it out, stop at nothing to get it. Because I know what I want out of my life. And I ain't stopping to, baby, I'll be 6 feet under still trying. What do you do when you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or mentally drained?
Something that's not good with just holding things in. I go outside, listen to music, and talk to my middle school team, who I was able to talk to when I was in there.
Oh, so you have somebody to talk to. Too. I love music.
Music is a good.
It helps me too.
Music is good for the soul.
Listening to the right music.
Hello.
Yeah, you right. You right on point with it.
Spot on. I was just about to say it too, but it got to be the right kind of music, because it can go both ways. But I guess if social media didn't exist, if there was no such thing as Instagram, all the social media stuff, do y'all feel like y'all would still be feeling those same pressures?
No.
Okay, so y'all agree that social media is a big pressure cooker.
I feel like beefs come from social media.
A lot of that stuff. Social media, competition, probably beefs. Honestly, a lot of people in DC probably wouldn't even really know each other. So it'd be people beefing from social media that never even met in person. So, yeah, social media play a big part in a lot of things. I've met a lot of people on social media. So I know without social media, it's so many people that I wouldn't even know. So they wouldn't know me, know what I got going on. But anyway, okay.
Okay. What's something you're afraid of about the future, personally and like globally, which is like the world, like
how the world will turn out
how it's gonna turn out? You kind of afraid for that? Like
It's already
what?
bad now, so you know it's gonna get good, it'll be worse every day.
Okay. Do y'all like AI?
But that's good that y'all. That's good that Gen Z don't like AI, because that mean maybe AI to go away.
Yeah.
Disappear. Like y'all the future, so y'all whatever y'all putting a lot of effort into is what's gonna keep going, because people make money off these things. If they not making money, there's no momentum. It just go away.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good that y'all don't like AI though. I have mixed feelings about AI because I use it for work, but I don't use it personally. I know it's some kids that's using it personally. Like they asking these things for advice. They on these chat groups pretending that they going on dates with these AI things. And I think that's detrimental to like these kids. Like that's just not healthy at all. You got kids forming whole relationships with phones.
Yeah. It's a game on Instagram. I can't figure out what it's called. But like kids play it. And it's like dating, but they doing like real life stuff. I don't know what it's called though, but it's an Instagram game. Y'all probably don't know because it's probably the kids younger than y'all.
All right, so wait, do you feel the same way though?
What you said? Oh,
What makes you afraid about the future?
Honestly, I would say it's change, like personality and growth. Like I would say, within the world how it already is, it can become a little bit more worse than better, based on what our generation already is. But that's not what I want a lot of people to think about our generation, because not everyone's the same.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it's a million other people doing bad things, there's another million people doing good things.
And that's a good point. That's a good point, because I'm guilty of it. I just be like, Gen Z get on my nerve.
Yeah.
So but y'all not all Gen Z. Like it's just like if we might call a white person racist for saying black people get on my nerves, and that's how y'all feel when people be like Gen Z, y'all generation get on my nerve, because it's not all of y'all. I'm glad that you said that, because sometimes we do that.
Yeah.
And we just group all y'all together. Like
and that's not fair.
Yeah, because we.
And I apologize.
I apologize.
I truly
too.
apologize, because that's not fair.
And you're right. It is a lot, because sometimes I be even forgetting that. I be seeing kids get out of school and stuff. I be like, dang, I be forgetting if kids be in school, because I be thinking so bad about the generations that's coming. And that's my fault, because it is a million of y'all. It's so many kids graduated, went to prom this year, and I'm just like, dang, I need to step back and take a look at myself and try to understand why I'm judging a whole generation of kids based off a few kids' actions. So thanks for that. So y'all don't really feel as hopeful for the future, because y'all answers, it sounds like y'all kind of afraid because y'all don't know. Y'all scared of the unknown because the unknown looking a little bad. But on a brighter side, I think that y'all have to think about, just like you said, it's a million other people doing positive things. So you got to understand that God is above all, right? It can be a million people trying to make the world bad, but God has the final say. So no matter what you see going on, let your faith be higher than what you see.
Yeah.
So always, you can kind of like, I don't even want to say prepare for the worst, because that's like manifestation. I want y'all to understand that things can go bad. So just have it in the back of your head that things can go bad, so that if they do go bad, you won't be disappointed, or you won't feel like, the world got control of you. But always, always, always look forward to brighter days. Always make your future a better picture than your past. So whatever y'all see going on today, don't let it affect how you see the future as being a good thing. Because y'all gonna grow up, y'all gonna have kids, and that's already looking like a better future than what the past looked like. Because kids just bring like Not right now. Not right now. But when you get old enough and you get to that point in your life, kids bring you a type of love, a type of joy that you couldn't even imagine. So just always look forward to brighter days, y'all. Like, just no matter what happened today, just know tomorrow will be better tomorrow. It'll be the better tomorrow. Even if you wake up tomorrow and tomorrow don't be better, that's like Glorilla's song when she said, that's why I love the Mars. Because shit can always get better. Like it just, I'm about to cry, but it just, tomorrow is always a chance for better. So don't ever see the future as a scurry thing. See the future as, look, stuff been looking tough, but that's why we got tomorrow. Every day, that's why we got tomorrow.
And on another, like, to piggyback off of that, pressure makes diamonds, y'all. So all that we go through, all that we experience, our circumstances, when we make it out of here, it just be 10 times that much better. Like, you appreciate it more. Like, I wouldn't want, even though like we had to grow up like this and see the struggle and see all these things, like I wouldn't have wanted it any other way, because it's just gonna make y'all grind so much harder because we have something to fight for. We fighting for our life, like all of us. We're fighting for our life to get out of this place that we grew up in, because it is messed up. It really is. But when we make it out, like, it's going to be so much better, because you're going to look back and you say, look at all the things that I went through and I still made something out of my life. So just always remember that, like, it's going to happen. I'm going to make it out of here. Man. I'm not going to be like everybody else. Because, you sit in those schools and they tell you, look to the left, look to the right. This one gonna be in jail and this one gonna be dead, and you gonna say, and I'm gonna be the one that make it out of here. I'm not gonna be the one that's dead or in jail.
And that's where you start telling yourself who you are and not letting nobody else tell you who you are.
Looking at me like,
I just think you gotta look at it like the weather, and you gotta understand, like, why do it rain? It rains so that the grass can grow. It rains so that the flowers can bloom. Yes. And it rains so that the sun can shine harder. So all of the messed up stuff that we go through on a day-to-day basis is building us. It's building character. It's building strength. Yeah. And it's building resilience. Like, can't nothing stop me. And the older you get, you will start realizing that, like, can't nothing stop me. Yeah. Like, you become stronger by everything that you go through. So when you do want something in life, because chasing dreams is hard. Because the majority of people settle for what the world tell them they are, for who the world tell them they are. It's only a small amount of people that be like, F that, I'm doing this because I know I could do this. But when you choose the route to chase your dreams and to become something great in life, it just come with a lot of obstacles. So the obstacles that you already been through in life is already preparing you for the next obstacle. And it's only building you to be able to handle anything that come your way. Yeah. Some people that commit suicide before they even y'all age for some of the stuff that y'all already been through. So y'all already overcame a lot. It's some people that don't make it y'all age because they just can't take that. They can't take that pressure, but y'all already taking the pressure. Y'all dealing with it. No matter how y'all dealing with it, y'all not strung out on drugs or nothing like that. Some people be on drugs at y'all age because they cannot deal with the pressure that come with life. But y'all still going. So keep going. It's just gonna keep building y'all. Your tolerance, your strength for things that's supposed to be made to knock you down, it's just gonna be nothing to y'all.
Just bump in the road, keep going. Yeah. Guess what? We beat the odds the day we was born. Because Black mothers, they are at the top of the what's it called?
The mortality
rate. Like, Black mothers die faster than any other race of women giving birth, y'all. So when you was born, you beat the odds. So just keep going. Don't let nobody stop y'all. Nobody. Create your own story, because this is your life and this is your path. You hear me? Next question. Next question.